Hello everybody, my name is Vikas, and first of all, again I would like to thank my instructor Mr. Josephson for giving me this opportunity again and again. So today I'm going to narrate a story, but before that I want you to prepare your mind to mind for this story. We all worship, we all wish for something. There are around 800 crores people are on earth and they wish for something like success, something like a partner, very much goal of in their life. But only 0.2% people wish for their death time. Death style means how would you like to die? So this idea this idea inspired me to write this story. So let's start with the story. There were 5 friends named Virender, Sumit, Lokesh, Yogendra and Sanjay. So the story name is the Death Wish. Death Wish. It's a suspensive one. So Virendra's grandfather passed away. So there were after the funeral there were a Havan ceremony and a special lunch after the 13th day. So all friends were invited. Then after finishing every ritual, at night all friends got together and start making fun to each other. Then Yogendra asked Virendra, how did your grandfather die? So Virendra replied that, well, he was, after finishing his morning prayer, he was immersed in deep meditation. And after a long time, he was sitting very quiet. We thought he was in deep meditation. But after a long time, when we checked, he was already passed away. Then Sanjay said that, oh, that's a very good style to die by chanting the name of God. Wow, it's very good. Then Virendra said, well, I want to tell you something that after death of my grandfather, I was going through his belongings and I found a diary and something very strange was written there. According to that, there is a specific date according to the Hindu calendar that if you make a wish, which death style you choose on that particular day, then your wish will become true. So everyone found that this is very funny and everyone laughed at it. So Virendra accepted that yes, it was funny, yeah, and nonsense also. But what if? Is it true? Then Yogendra, he got an idea and he told that let's everybody gather and share their thought. How would you want to die? If you have a wish, if you could have a wish, how you want to die, then what would be your style? Then Sanjay come first and he told that, well, if it is true, then I would like to die when I was serving for my country, a heroic death, like a practical. Then Yogendra said that, wow, but you are overage now to join the army, so you are disqualified. Then Lokesh make a fun of it Okay, then tell me you, what would you choose? Then Yoginder replied that, well, if I get a chance, how would I want to die? Then I would like to die in the arms of my crush Sujata. Then Lokesh said, she is married now and she has 2 kids. So you are also disqualified. Then Yogendra said, what about you? Then Lokesh replied that, well, if you are healthy enough and you are able to do normal things and your hands and feet and minds are able to work at the time of your death, this death is very good. At least you won't be dependent on other. Then everybody agreed on it. Yeah, that's it. Then everybody looked at the Virendra. Then Virendra said, after quite a while, well, nothing is better than if you get death by the hand of God himself. Then everybody said, wow, that's a very unique and very good idea actually. By the hand of God, you will directly go to heaven if you get the death by the hand of God. Then Sumit, who was the last one, he also agreed with the Lokesh and wished for the same death. Coincidentally, that day was a death special, and everybody already wished for their death's time. So in future, that will be happening. Few years passed peacefully, and everybody was busy in their respective cities. But one day, Lokesh was returning from the temple of Mata Vaishno Devi at the Jammu Kashmir, and suddenly 2 terrorists attacked at his bus. There was a soldier in the bus also, but when he was trying to save them, he got injured. On that, Sanjay came forward and started to help him. And after that, one terrorist shot him dead. And that's how Sanjay got his death by serving for his country. Same day, same time at another place. Yoginder, he was eating ice cream on the street. Suddenly, uncontrollable car coming from opposite side. He saw that and moved aside. Suddenly a child come forward, and Yoginder jumped over him to save him. The child was safe, but he was hit by the car very badly. And that child was belonged to Sujata, who was nearby. He came to him. She held him in her arms. And when he had him in her arms, Yogendra passed in his crushed arms. Same uncontrollable car hit a cyclist further, and that the cyclist was Lokesh. He was cycling, doing normal. So that's how they got their death wish. After came to know about all this, Sumit and Virendra, they come to attend their funeral. And after that, when they meet, the only one question was in their mind. So that was the truth. We are the next. We will be the next, and our turn will come soon. Then they moved their respective cities, and some years passed by. After that, they both decided to meet their dharam guru, religious priest, and told everything to him. Then he advised them, do worship of God as much as you can, both. If you are lucky, then God will come to you and give give you the salvation after your death. Virendra liked the idea, but Sumit was not actually quite impressed with that. When they come out from the temple, Sumit said to Lokesh, Sumit said to Virendra, have you ever seen God will take life of good people? Ever? No. Then what? He told him that if you want to die from hands of God himself, then you have to be a great sinner, like Kans, Ravan, Hiranyakashipu. They all got their death by the hand of God because they were evil, cruel. Then Virendra somewhere agreed with him, but he decided to stick with the way of goodness. So both friends chose their different way. Virendra left everything and went to the forest for a deep meditation and worship, where Sumit started committing crimes like murder, rape, everything. 10 years passed, where Virendra became a very great saint, and Sumit became a very cruel dog. But they both got tired by their life and thought that Virendra thought that I guess Sumit was right, where Sumit thought that Virendra was right. Both thought that he will succeed in his goal, I guess. So one day, fortunately the same day, both decided to came back to their town and meet their dharam guru, religious priest again. So there was a event was going on that time in the town. A huge Shiv statue was going to inaugurate, and coincidentally both friends meet to each other same time beneath that statue. They were all happy and shared their story. Where earlier they thought that another was right, but they come to know that no, the same story is with other one also. So finally Sumit said, I don't think so. God will come to earth. Then suddenly storm came, lightning struck. There's a chaos happening, and the trident of the statue of Lord Shiva flow and pierce them together. And when that happened, they hold their both friends hold their hands and look at the statue of Lord Shiva and said that finally we got what we wished for. And that's how they got their wish come true. And the story ends here. And I have a question for you. Will you try this? Will you wish for your Thanks everybody for listening my story. Thank you very much.